Hey,
What? I'm normal. What? No,
I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not normal. Actually, nobody is except in the context of their own experience. Normal doesn't exist. Normalception. Actually, yes, it does. It does exist. Things that you have lived throughout your life, those things are normal for you. For example, for me, it was normal growing up in Wyoming and living in a very small town. For other people, that's beyond their realm of understanding of the word normal. They're like, wait, what? People can like live off of a dirt road and see like two cars drive by within the course of a day. Saying something is normal makes everything else abnormal. You know, I'm not like them. I'm normal. No, normal doesn't even. It's just like a statistic, really. Like, when did we become so concerned with it, and how are the pressures of being normal like heightened with things like Facebook and other social media? I mean, I really have to limit my use of Facebook because I get on there and I see people posting pictures and I'm like, my God, I am just not normal. Like, the word normal is quite damaging in and of itself, but how can we live without it, really? And how does the word normal impact our ideas of what we are supposed to do as men and women and girls and boys? There are certain, like, roles and performances. Like, for example, I love to hold the door for people. I don't care who you are. I love to do it. I like seeing the reaction of people when I hold the door open for them, because usually it's like, the fuck are you doing? Why are you holding the door open for me? I'm just being nice. And I've had men not go through my door before. I'm holding the door open for you. You are standing there waiting for me to go through the door I opened for myself. What does it matter at this point? I've already exerted the effort to open the door for you. Why is this a normal thing to see? A man holding the door open for a woman? Why does it even matter? I have no idea. I really don't get it. It makes me so angry, and I have stopped before, and it took the encouragement of my boyfriend to do this, but I will do it again now because it was really exhilarating. This guy just stood there and waited for me to go through the door that I opened for myself. No, man, you go first. And he went through the door that I held open for him, and I felt victorious. I don't understand this normal gesture. I know that it's not men like telling me that I'm weak and can't hold a door open for myself. I get that. It's just like a cultural thing. But what does it really mean? Are we really thinking about why we need to do that? Because if you ask somebody why they do it, they'll probably just say because you're supposed to. Well, then stop doing it. You don't have to do it just because you're supposed to. You can, you know, let women hold the door open for you. A synonym for normal is like common, regular, usual, average, a typical situation. How common is it though? Like, are we experiencing normal? Like, how are we experiencing normal? On what level? Because you only can see what's in front of you. So what's normal for you is incredibly different from what's normal for somebody else. And I know that normal really helps sort of make certain situations and environments more comforting, like, oh, this is normal. This is normal. Okay, I feel safe and okay right now. But can we like get away from the use of it? Like, can we stop saying normal? I don't know if that's possible, really. Can we learn to like exist without this realm of normalcy enveloping us? I don't know if that's possible. I think that it's becoming easier to live outside of the realm of normal. But as we stray away from normal, what's not normal becomes normal, and it's like this big cycle because people want to like have this thing that's normal for them. But normal really is just what's normal for you. It's not, it shouldn't be applied to like everybody else. Like the life that you have lived, you can consider it normal. Like me waking up in my bed every morning is normal because that's my normal day. But for me to look at somebody else and say, hey, you don't have red hair, you're not normal. It doesn't make any sense. Hey, you're not a heterosexual female, you're not normal. Absolutely not. Everybody is abnormal when you start breaking it down within people. I mean, humans, we're all humans. If you overarch it with just that big categorical name, humans, we are all normal. But when you start breaking it up, women, men, homosexuals, heterosexuals, transgender, transvestite, transsexual, black, white, Asian, African, Australian, European, I'm trying to get everything in here, but that's impossible. But when you start breaking it down like that, then yeah, we are all ridiculously abnormal. But as far as humans is concerned, we are all normal. We're all the same species, we're all normal. If we break it down, we get ridiculously abnormal because we're all very different. We're all the same, but we're all different. It's like this weird paradox. Normal is really just an expectation. It's just what you expect out of a certain situation. If you get that expectation, the situation was normal. If you don't get that situation, the situation was incredibly abnormal. Normal exists within yourself, within your own expectations for the world, for your environment. It's not it's not really like a real thing. Normal doesn't exist, but it does exist, but only in a small way does it exist. It's freaky to think about it that much, but God, it's like really important, I guess, because when you use the word normal, you start excluding people, and it's dangerous to do that. To to include yourself in a group that is exclusive and exclude a bunch of people, which exclusive implies you're excluding people, but exclude all these people out here and you're like inside this place right here and everyone's over there because you're normal and they're all abnormal. Like you're gonna start pushing people away and away and away because you're the only one with the normal traits at the end of that. So normal is, I want to end this video with like something really insightful and thoughtful. Set your own standard for normal. Don't expect other people to reach that standard of normal because people have their own standards to reach for normal, and all that matters is your own normal standard. Your standard for normal, if you want to reach that, if you want to make that possible to be that normal standard, do it. And you can change it as much as you want. Tomorrow, your normal standard could be completely different. Just leave other people out of your definition of normal because, you know, they've got their own definitions of normal. Make normal like your understanding of normal. You can talk to people about their understanding of normal, and I just keep rattling on because there's a lot to say about this, and I'm not completely articulated my thoughts on the matter, but just, you know, just leave people out of your definition of normal. Let your definition of normal be about you, and when other people break those expectations, if you make normal about you, people breaking your expectations of normal will not be nearly as earth-shattering, and you'll have better relationships and better friendships because you won't care as much when your friends, you know, break your expectations. It'll still hurt, yeah, because you're human, but you'll understand a little bit more because your definition of normal is your own, and when people break those expectations, you're like, oh, well, that's normal for them. It's normal.